Alrighty, looks like EA just dropped the Ultimate 90s version of Ilia Topuria, as well as the Ultimate 90s version of Max Blessed Holloway. What's kind of funny is that when you take a look at the Ultimate 90s version of Ilia Topuria, it says 1993, but of course Ilia Topuria is only 27 years old, which means that he was born in 1997. The man was not even alive at the time, but you know, just goes to show EA, they're just having fun at this point. His Ultimate 90s version alter ego, he's got the red Speedo, he's got the shoes on, and with Max Holloway, he's got one boxing glove on his left hand and no boxing glove on his right hand, and he's got the boxing trunks as well as the shoes on. Taking a look at Ilia Topuria's stats though, when it comes to his perks, everything stays the same. He's got out the gates, fast hands, to your feet, predator, and pay to miss. When you compare his actual stand-up skills to his world champion version as well as the UFC 308 version, you'll notice that a lot of his stats actually drops 1 point. For example, his punch speed goes from 97 to a 96. His punch power goes from 99 all the way down to 97. I say all the way down, but it's really just 2 points. His accuracy stays the same at 95. His blocking stays the same at 95. His head movement goes down 1 point to 94. His footwork also goes down 1 point to 94. His switch stance stays the same at 90. His takedown defense goes down 1 point to 95. His kick power actually goes up to 93, and his kick speed stays the same at 93. Now, what about his grappling? For his takedowns, you can see he's got 93 takedown and it stays the same. His top control also stays the same at 93. His bottom control goes up to a 92. His submission offense stays the same at 93. His sub defense also goes up to 92. His ground striking stays at 95. Clinch striking goes up to 93, and clinch control stays the same at 93. Very interesting. Some of these stats actually went up when it comes to his grappling. For his health, his cardio will stay the same at 93. His chin goes down 1 point to 95. His leg health also goes down 2 points, 93. His recovery goes down 1 point to 95, and his cut resistance stays the same at 94. When it comes to his top moves, he's got calf kicks, the hook, the lead leg kick, the rear naked choke, and his leg kick. So that's what you have going on for Ilia Topuria. When it comes to Max Blessed Holloway, his perks changes quite a bit. Compared to his UFC 300 version, now he's got Bulldog, Higher Altitude, Marathoner, Pay to Miss, and Wake Up Call. Looking at his stand-up skills, his punch speed actually goes up to a 98. This is like a boxing version of Max Holloway if I had to guess. His punch power goes up from 92 to a 93. His accuracy stays the same at 97. His blocking goes down from 95 to actually goes up to a 96, my bad. His head movement stays the same at 95. His footwork goes up to a 95. His switch stance stays the same at 98. His takedown defense goes down to a 92. Kick power goes down to an 88. Kick speed goes down to a 91. They want you to box with this Max Holloway. This is the version of Max Holloway that's known for his boxing. And when you take a look at the grappling stats, you will also notice some of the same things. For example, his top control goes from 90 to an 88. His bottom control goes from a 89 to a 90. His sub offense goes from a 91 to an 89. His sub defense stays the same at 90. His ground striking stays the same at 88. Clinch striking 88 all the way down to 87. Not all the way down, but down to 87. Clinch control remains at 87. What about his health? Max Holloway has always been known for having incredible cardio. His cardio does not take a hit. It stays at 100. What about that incredible chin? It goes from 95 to a 96. His body health goes up to a 93. His leg health goes down to an 88. His recovery stays at 97. And his cut resistance stays at 90. For his top moves, you've got boxing combinations level 5, jab level 5, haymaker level 5, straight level 5, kickboxing combinations a level 4. And with all that said, man, I'm going to play you guys the matches that I captured using these two guys. And then later on, we're going to try to get a match with Amanda Nunes, who was the other fighter that has an Ultimate 90s alter ego. So enjoy the fights, and I'll see you boys later. All right, here we go. Here we go. Would you guys believe me if I told you that this is actually my first time playing EA Sports UFC 5 in 2005? Like actually hopping on and recording a fight like this. And this is a special occasion. As you guys can see right here, we're using the 90s version of Ilia Topuria, who has been added to EA Sports UFC 5 today. He was added alongside the 90s version of Max Blessed Holloway, which we'll be taking a look at him later, as well as 90s version of Amanda Nunes. And Ilia Topuria in a Speedo, man, with the wrestling shoes, the pro wrestling shoes. There we go. I'll tell you guys, man, like, I used to be very annoyed at stuff like this. Like, oh my God, you know, like, why don't they spend these resources on adding actual fighters and all this stuff? But like, I'm slowly getting over that stuff. I'm getting over it. One thing I can guarantee you guys is the artists, it's pretty much the same guys, I'm pretty sure. Rocked. Same guys making these models. But I guarantee they have way more fun making these fun, goofy models than they do when they're making, you know, like a regular character model. Because if there's anything I know about artists, it's that one of the things that bores artists the quickest way to bore them is to have them focus heavily on like realism. And I feel like this is one advantage that like African style artists have. Growing up in Africa, I don't want to say idolize, but we were massive fans of classical style painters. And our heroes, you know, some of the African artists I looked up to growing up. Chris Ikwemesi, who's actually a friend of my dad. Tayo Adenaiki. A lot of these guys, although Tayo actually ended up being an abstract style artist, and Chris himself is an abstract style artist, but a lot of these artists that we kind of gravitated towards they were all hyper realistic style artists. Sitting down. To be a good artist was you knew how to replicate what exists in real life. You could use oil paint and paint a picture of somebody, and it looks like a photograph. Sitting down. You know what I mean? You could use clay and water and mold something that looks like a person. This is what we used to. Oh, you're a good artist. It means you could take a pencil and you could take a look at somebody and you could replicate their features on a piece of paper. It wasn't until after I moved to the United States that I started to realize just how much artists in the West value creativity over your ability to replicate, right? It's like you're a photocopy, you know what I mean? Oh, and in a lot of ways, I will say realism is easier than being creative, right? Like concept artists, for example, the artists that conceptualize some of the monsters you guys love in video games. In my opinion, these guys are no joke, man, because they come up with that stuff in their head. You know, it's no, I can't do that. Let's move on.
Ready. Good.
Mirror match. Here we go. Man, I remember going to Chris's his exhibition with my dad when I was younger, and I was like just blown away at the art that he was creating. But man, I was saying how in the West, a lot of artists want to be creative. A lot of artists that, especially the ones that go into video games, right? They want to create concepts, you know, they want to create brand new IPs where they're coming up with stuff Like the guy that designed Kratos. Can you imagine how proud that man is right now? That came from his head, and there were so many iterations of Kratos until it settled on one. Okay, this guy is just gonna keep, he's just gonna keep getting block counted. I see how it is. Alright. Okay. Okay, you're just gonna be stupid, huh? That's okay though. If there's one thing about UFC 5, it's that punishing stupidity does not really take too much. Yeah. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep throwing right into my lead hand. Keep doing it. You ain't gonna learn your lesson, right, buddy? You're gonna get counted over and over again. That kick. Come on, throw the right hook. You know you want to. You know you want to. He's gotten so used to overwhelming people with the jabs while using Topuria. That's what this is. And so he thinks he's just gonna do that to me. He is highly mistaken. Kick. Milan, Milan. Yeah. See, this is why I love. It's what I love about this game, and it's why I always disagree with people that say this game is a terrible game. I'll agree with you if you say that UFC 5 is not a good MMA sim. You will never see me argue with that. But if you tell me that UFC 5 is a terrible game, I'm gonna laugh you out of the room. It's not a terrible game. The mechanics are solid. Like, you can have someone doing dumb shit like this, and I can consistently, reliably, consistently counter it. The block counter, as soon as I know how to do it, it works every single time, and I can stop him. This guy didn't even make it out of round one. That's a well-made game. You know what I mean? There are certain games where someone can be this dumb and actually take you all the way to 8 rounds. You know what I'm talking about. Let's move on. Here we go. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. This Max Holloway is awesome. He is awesome. I don't know. By the way, what this just confirmed is that, yeah, you guys are kind of full of shit. I don't know if I can trust you guys anymore. Because, okay, maybe they figured it out. I'll just give them the benefit of the doubt. They figured it out. I'll just say it that way. Because I've been asking them for boxing gloves, and it's always, we don't do it because of clipping issues. Now you got Max Holloway wearing one boxing glove, and I don't see no damn clipping. And it feels so nice. Smacking people in the face with this boxing glove, dude. I'm so left hand heavy right now using Max. It's so funny. Whew. Like, please, for the love of God, what this shows is that you guys can you can finally give us boxing gloves, which means you can give us a boxing ring. Can we please get a boxing ring in here? And can we get a boxing only mode? Please give us a boxing only mode. Have these fighters wear boxing gloves. Oh, that would be so nice. It actually looks like they gave him a new fight stance, but they didn't. It's just the boxing gloves that's making his fight stance look a little bit different. It's the same exact stance. Look at it. He's got the boxing gloves. He's got shoes. He's got boxing trunks. Oh, this is nice. My guess is what they're going for is, you know, Max Holloway has always claimed to be the best boxer in the UFC. So they're like, he's a boxer, he's an MMA guy, so let's give him one boxing glove. You know what I mean? I think that's the joke here, which I like. I like it. Ooh. Man, do I feel untouchable right now. Oh, look at that backward left hook. Smack him across the face. Yeah, so it's obvious they figured out whatever clipping issues was happening before. Why they couldn't give us gloves, these boxing gloves. So hopefully we can get, just add it. You know what I mean? Just add it. It will probably make grappling kind of funny. Like if you were to use this Max Holloway right now and you try to grapple with him, it probably will look funny because like, you know what I mean? Like trying to like, I'm going to go test it. See what it looks like trying to lock in a rear naked choke with this freaking giant gloves. That will probably lead to clipping. But I feel like if they just make it available only for a kickboxing only mode or like a boxing only mode, I think that works. I don't see why not. Thank you. But yeah, they're just having fun at this point. And bro, I really don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. At this point, you know, this game is as dead as it gets. And I you know what I mean? It's like, can it really be revived with all kinds of, I would love to see all kinds of changes, but whatever, man. Just, woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, that was fun. That was absolutely awesome. Good times, good times. I just realized I don't have my pop filter on. So if you guys are hearing a lot of like pop and S's and all these, just, I'm sorry. I will put the pop filter on, back on later. Or maybe I don't really need it. I don't even know. It's like this microphone is so, it's such an expensive mic. It's such a high level microphone. I don't even think it really needs a pop filter. But yeah, we're going to do one more fight with Max Holloway. I'm so serious. I've had a few matches with this Max. And in stand and bang, when I want to pick Max, he might end up being my guy. I swear to God. The stats are really not that even different. Let's move on.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, let's go, Charles. Let's go, Charles. Thank you. If this would have happened in real life, like if an MMA fighter was allowed to wear shoes, you would actually hit harder. Not significantly harder, but just because of your ability to gain more traction, you know, you would definitely be able to hit harder. I notice it when I box with boxing shoes and when I take them off. There's definitely a clear difference. Like, I can feel myself hitting a lot harder. Woo! Ooh. If only EA will make a change to the fact that I can't pick. Oh, I am kind of on fire right now, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I should take more breaks. Shit. I don't feel burned out. Everything kind of feels fresh. It's mostly because I've just been, I feel like in 2025, not I feel like, but in 2025, my goal is just kind of just quality over quantity. You know what I mean? I used to do like 2 videos a day, but like I'm going to stop doing that. It might go from 1 a day to like 1 every other day, maybe 3 a week, but it's going to be videos I really want to make, as opposed to just making a video to say that I made a video. You know what I mean? So that is what to expect in 2025. Oh! I slowly started to fall out of love with making content. In 2024, it really did happen to me, and it was because just oh wow, it lagged like hell right there. Just because a lot of the videos I was putting out was just kind of like. And I'm pretty sure you guys can tell from the quality of what I put out the past few days. Hey, watch it. Oh, interesting. Oh, so he's catching it on the elbow now. Is that how it always been? I'm like drawing a blank now. Those kicks. Well, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Those kicks, when you catch the kicks, was it always on the elbow or was it like on the hand? I'm like drawing a blank. Because he caught that on the elbow, kind of because of the gloves, I think. But the gloves should not change where you actually catch the kick at all. Just because, I mean, in kickboxing and Muay Thai, they wear boxing gloves like that, and you see them catch kicks all the time with the hand. Thank you. Olani. Oh boy. He ain't gonna last. Whoa. My opponent has decided to turn into a freaking flying monkey. He's like just jumping all over the place. He's decided no longer to be grounded. What's going on, sir? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Ooh. I'm loving this lead uppercut, dude. Oh. Hey. Go to the body. Stand up, stand up, stand up. To the body, to the head, and that's it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like it. I'm going to tell you straight up. Straight up. I like it. I like these alter egos, man. They're goofy. They're very playful. But I like them. I particularly like this one. I really do. There's something about the boxing glove that just makes this alter ego very, very fun to use. If you haven't tested them out, definitely go test them out. And yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for this video. If you guys enjoy this one, you know exactly what to do. Go ahead and leave a like on it. And I will see you guys later with a brand. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, later I'll do one for Amanda Nunes for sure. That's it. Peace out, boys. Have a good one.